Back with you, it's the Worldwide Show, it's the People Show. We're here. It's your boy Bravo, Mirrah,
hello,
Infa,
Yo,
Candace, Monique's in the building, and people from the Oz Soul Collective. This big show is happening tomorrow night. Make sure you guys go out there and support it. We'll show these guys some love. So right about now, I'm about to talk about what's going on in the world of hip hop news.
what's going on?
I mean, there's a lot going on in here for local artists, which we haven't been talking about. But we're talking to you guys about what's going on overseas. Not too much going on overseas. It's a whole bunch of BS, really, but we figure that you guys should know it. So we'll tell you guys anyway. Now, we're talking to Mirrah about, you know, this whole Lil Kim versus Nicki Minaj beef, right? So, what's it called? Kim put out her record for Black Friday, going at Nicki, and Nicki released the record today, going at Kim, called Tragedy.
Ooh.
And in the record, she just talks about it sucks that you have to sell your album on PayPal.
All together.
Do you think is there anything that they could do to rectify
What they could
situation?
do, what they could do is be an artist, Oz soul collective, in the sense of collecting together and just unite and stop the fighting, make peace, make love, not war.
Do a collabo with
Do
Snoop.
a collabo instead of really and truly. Come on now, Lil Kim is older. She's did her greats. Why are you going backwards and trying to fight someone that's younger than you and is hungry than you?
Hungary?
Yeah, I made my own word up.
Okay,
Whatever.
so
You know what I mean?
I
People
just
speak my
that.
language out there. They
Okay,
understand. But yes, Hungary.
Has more hunger.
Thank you.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah, I know.
I read books.
As you know, I don't. I read the computer. That's what happens to you.
Ebook.
Alright.
That's
Do you guys
terrible.
have any thoughts, Infa? Do you have any thoughts on Lil Kim versus Nicki Minaj?
none.
No comment.
No
I
comments?
think they should take it. You know, they should take it to the ring, though.
Yeah.
Ding, ding,
Box it out.
ding, ding,
Is that jelly?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. Jelly. We want to see jelly.
Do we really want to see Lil
But
Kim
I was just
Jelly
thinking that.
No.
I was just thinking that
I don't
10 years
know.
ago, yeah,
Oh,
10 years ago.
Who's that?
That's Nicki.
Oh, yeah, she's doing a bit too much. She's bamboozled herself with that picture.
Alright, so let's switch gears. You know, Shine Poe just did a 9-year stint just for the club shooting in New York with Puffy. Shine has came out, and this music is sucked.
It's booty.
It has.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what the hell he was doing. I think he thought he was going to come out and be like Tupac, but
No.
that 9 years was a little bit too long for Playboy. Anyway, so Shine came out and he starts taking shots at a few people. Most notably, he took shots at Rick Ross. He says that Ross is the first officer that he's ever known that has been a successful rapper. I mean, he doesn't really respect, him being an ex-correctional officer and talking all this gangster shit. Talking about
Well, that just shows the illusion in business. It shows how this business is making black people or people of culture or people of anything, of any race, how foolish hip-hoppers are. At the end of the day, we are intelligent people. You don't need to be someone, be it a correction officer with so much so-called knowledge and then all of a sudden come out being gangster. Come on, son, get it together.
Well, I mean, do you guys feel like any way about that? I mean, are police officers allowed to be gangster rappers as well? Is that something?
Holy crap.
They're more
We gone
gangster
there.
This sounds like the end of that movie. What was that? Hard Out Here for a Pimp?
Yeah, there we go.
Like that scene.
Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, it's like the end of the final scene of Hustle and Flow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm just saying.
This is actually reality.
See, okay, his
Infa's
Shine-
really a police officer.
So, yeah.
Well, Sean says that he was talking to Fat Joe. And Fat Joe states that with them it's just the entertainment side of things and things like that. But I guess being an artist, do you have to do you just get caught up in just being
The character.
Yeah, the character, or are you allowed to be yourself?
No, I couldn't say. I'm always only ever myself.
I think, you know what? I can understand when we're underground, when you have soul,
Yeah.
and we're not signed, we're allowed to be ourselves.
Right.
Once you get signed, you're labeled, you sold your soul. You're not allowed to be yourself because your soul's not with you anymore.
But I have to say,
sometimes no, but I'm saying like majors. Excuse me, out of respect. You still have a soulful heart. You still do.
Well, I'm not talking about the fact that I'm signed. I mean, I'm signed to 2 different labels. I mean, 2 different bands, and I have 2 very different sides to me, and they're both very much me. Yeah. One of them, I'm a very aggressive, rapping, belting, you know, kind of out there kind of chick that wears crazy stuff and dances on stage like an idiot and, you know, headbangs next to the guitarist and, you know, I've got a very punk attitude. And the other band is very much the soul queen that does the spoken word poetry and, you know, is very sort of sultry, you know, and they're both very much me, and, you know, and the songs that I wrote for the band where I had more of a punk kind of attitude where when I was in a really full-on kind of time, and that was my chance to vent. It's like those 2 bands are 2 very different parts of my personality, and neither of them I would say are fake or put on or not authentic to who I am. They're both just like different expressions of me.
Thank you for correcting
The difference though with what you're doing is, you know, they're just extensions of yourself. With what these guys, some of them are doing, this entertainment element also causes youths who aren't quite, I have to sorry to say, but aren't quite necessarily intellectually on the page of realising what's real and what isn't, to go out and do things that these guys talk about that never would do because they haven't got balls. Exactly. And their mates might have, but they'll sing about it. And that's where it's a bit strange.
And that is the truth. And unfortunately, yeah. And look, I'm not gonna knock somebody's hustle. You know, like God bless them. But I'm saying there are a lot of kids that cannot tell a difference between reality and.
I thought it was all real when I was a kid. I was like, wow, they're crazy. Wow.
It is, you know, it's the truth.
Education.
Like, you watch TV and you get thinking that, wow, I really can do that.
Well, the crazy thing, when I was in LA, I used to dance. I was video vixen, all that back in the day, and I chose as one of the video vixens to choose how I would be to represent as a female on these videos. You know, I could say no to a gig or yes to a gig. Now, the crazy thing about it, I couldn't believe that what was new for me. The car was rented, the house was rented, one of the cats, I won't say his name, but one of the cats from Mobb Deep, he doesn't even smoke nor drink. And they have him holding the Hennessy and a cigar. And I'm looking at him and he's painfully sitting there going, and I'm like, you don't even like that, do you? He's like, boo, I don't even smoke. And I went, what? He's like, yeah, I think it's holding this. And I went, wow, like, a very famous producer, he didn't even know his lyrics because he wrote the song maybe 3 years ago, and now they're finally doing the video, and he's standing there like, hold on, I don't have the lyrics. Where the lyrics at? They run the lyrics to him, he reads it, and he's like, oh, okay. Then they go, action, and I'm standing there like, wow.
Monkeys.
Well, you know,
oh my God.
I always tell kids, like, straight up, if you guys believe everything you see on TV, then you also believe that Hugh Jackman really is Wolverine. You know, and Christopher Reeves really was Superman, blessed dead. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, you understand it's an entertainment business, man. Like, it's the nature of the beast. But I think but there are some guys and there are some artists that do, you know, fall in line and start believing their own hype and really do believe that they did know Manuel Noriega, the real Noriega, and he owes him 100 favors. You know, I'm just saying it's what they say. I don't know. God bless them. All right. Last but not least, out of New York City, man, there was this is kind of messed up. This was a group of people. They used to always buy Lotto together. You hear about this? They always bought Lotto together. On one day, about 7 of them decided not to buy it, and they won $20 million.
The same ticket they would have chosen?
Yeah. So, like, half of the group went and bought it, and about 7 of them decided not to.
So those 7 missed out.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sucks for you.
Sucks for you.
For real. But, I mean, do you think that the guys should break off some
Sucks for you. Sorry.
Yeah, where's your conscience?
I know, I'm just saying, you should have put in. It's like puff pass, homie. You didn't put in.
$20 million.
I'd be angry. No, and you know what? My soul. I would like give him something.
So
here's $5.
But I'm just saying, like, all right, if you were like one of the losers, because that's what they are.
Unfortunate.